14th October 2020 Morning Murli Om Shanti Babdada Madhuban. Sweet children, it is only at the confluence age that you have to make the effort to become soul conscious. You don't have to labor this way in the golden or iron ages. Question: why is the name of Sri Krishna more famous than those of his parents? Answer: first, because none of those who take birth before Sri Krishna are born through the power of yoga. Krishna's parents too are not born through the power of yoga. Second point, it is only the Radhe and Krishna's soul who attain the full karmatit stage, and they are the ones who receive total salvation. When sinful souls no longer remain, Sri Krishna takes birth in the pure, new, beautiful world which is called paradise. Third one, the Sri Krishna's soul makes the most effort at the confluence age. This is why his name is glorified. Om Shanti. The spiritual father sits here and explains to you, sweetest spiritual children. Only once every 5,000 years does he come and teach you children. People call out, "Come and purify us impure ones." This proves that this is the impure world. A new building is beautiful and an old building is dilapidated and crumbles. It collapses in the rain. You children know that the Father has now come to make the world new. He is now teaching you and will teach you again after 5,000 years. None of the sages or holy men teach their followers in this way because they belong to the path of isolation. Neither do they know this nor do they know the play. No one except the Father can tell you the secrets of the beginning, the middle, and the end of the world. It is in becoming soul conscious that you children find it laborious because you haven't been soul conscious for half the cycle. The Father says, now consider yourself to be souls. Don't think that souls are the supreme soul. No. Consider yourself to be souls and remember the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, Shiva. The pilgrimage of remembrance through which you become pure from impure is the main thing. There is nothing physical about this. You don't have to close your ears or nose. The main thing is to consider yourself to be a soul and remember the Father. You have developed the habit of body consciousness over a half the cycle. When you first consider yourself to be a soul, you will then be able to remember the Father. On the path of devotion too, people have been calling out, Baba, Baba. You children know that you only have one Father, a physical Father. In the golden age, there no one remembers the Father from beyond because they are happy there. Then on the path of devotion you have two Fathers, physical and spiritual. Everyone remembers the Father from beyond at a time of sorrow. There is no devotion in the golden age. There you experience the reward of knowledge. It isn't that you have this knowledge there. You simply receive the reward of the knowledge that you study at this time. The Father only comes once for half the cycle. You have the inheritance of happiness that you receive from the unlimited Father. Then you receive temporary inheritances from your physical fathers. Human beings can't explain this. This is something new. The Father only comes once in 5,000 years at the confluence age, when it is the confluence of the end of the iron age and the beginning of the golden age. The Father comes to establish the new world once again. It was the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan in the new world, and it was then the kingdom of Ram in the silver age. All the pictures of deities that have been created are the paraphernalia of the path of devotion. The Father says, forget all of that. Now remember your home and the new world. The path of knowledge is the path of understanding. On this path, you become sensible for 21 births. There is no sorrow there. No one in the golden age says that he wants peace. There is a saying, it is better to die than to ask for anything. The Father makes you such wealthy deities that you don't need to ask God for anything. Here people ask for blessings. So many people go to receive blessings when the Pope, etc. comes. The Pope performs a wedding ceremony for so many people. Baba doesn't do those things. Whatever happened in the past on the path of devotion, it is now happening again and will repeat. Day by day, Bharat is falling so much. You are now at the confluence age and everyone else is in the iron age. Until they come here, they will not be able to understand whether it is now the confluence age or the iron age. In the same family, children might believe themselves to be at the confluence age, whereas the father might say that he is in the iron age. There is then so much difficulty. There is so much complication over food and drink. You who belong to the confluence age are those who eat pure food. Deities never ate onions, etc. Deities are called viceless. Everyone on the path of devotion has become Tamopradhan. The Father says now become Satopradhan. No one understands that souls are Satopradhan at first and that they have now become Tamopradhan because they consider souls to be immune to the effect of action. They say that each soul is the supreme soul. The Father says only I am the ocean of knowledge. Everyone who belongs to this deity religion will come and claim their inheritance once again. The sampling is now being planted. You can understand when someone is not worthy of claiming a high status. Some return home, get married and continue to become dirty. It is then explained that they cannot claim a high status. A kingdom is being established. The Father says, I am making you into the kings of kings. Therefore, subjects would surely have to be created. How else would you attain a kingdom? These words are in the Gita. This is called the age of the Gita. You are studying Raj Yoga. You know that the foundation of the original eternal deity religion is being led. The Sun dynasty and Moon dynasty kingdoms are being established. The Brahmin clan has been established and it is Brahmins who will then become part of the Sun and Moon dynasty. Those who make effort very well will become part of the Sun dynasty. Other founders of religions simply come to establish their own religion. Then later the souls of that religion continue to follow them down as their religion continues to expand. For instance, the seed of the Christian religion is Christ, who is your seed. The Father, because he comes and establishes heaven through Brahma. Brahma is called the father of people, means Prajapita. He is not called the creator. Children are adopted through him. Brahma too is created. Is he not? The Father comes and enters him and creates him. Shiv Baba says, you are my child. Brahma says, you are my corporeal child. You have become dirty and ugly. You have now become Brahmins. It is at this confluence age that you make effort to become the most elevated deities. Deities and Shudras don't have to make this effort. You Brahmins have to make effort in order to become deities. The Father only comes at the confluence age. This age is very short, which is why it is called the leap age. No one knows this. The Father also has to make effort. It isn't that the new world is created instantly. It takes time for you to become deities. Those who perform good actions take birth in a good home. You are now becoming beautiful number wise according to the efforts you make. It is souls that become this. You souls are now learning to perform good actions. Souls carry their good and bad sanskars with them. You are now becoming beautiful flowers, and you will then continue to take birth in good homes. Those who make good efforts here will definitely take birth in good homes. After all, it is number wise. You take birth according to the acts you perform. When there are no longer those who perform bad acts, heaven will be established. The selection will have been taken place. Everyone who is Tamopradhan will be destroyed, and the new deities will then begin to come down. After all of the corrupt ones have been destroyed, it is then that Krishna takes birth. Until then, there continues to be change. Krishna will come when no one dirty remains. Until then, they will continue to come and go. Krishna's parents will be needed in advance to receive him. At this time, only good ones will remain. Everyone else will have left. Only then will it be called heaven. Only you who receive Krishna will remain. You will have taken birth through poison because this is still Ravan's kingdom. They can't be pure births. Only Sri Krishna can take the first pure birth. After that, the world is called the new world of paradise. Krishna will come in the completely beautiful new world. Raman's community will have been completely destroyed. Krishna's name is much more famous than those of his parents. The names of Krishna's parents are not that well known. Those who take birth before Krishna do not take birth through the power of yoga. It isn't that Krishna's parents take birth through the power of yoga. No. If it were like that, their names would also be well known. This proves that Krishna's parents did not make as much effort as Sri Krishna did. You will continue to understand these things more as you make further progress. Only Radha and Krishna have the full Karmatit stage. They are the ones who go into salvation first. They take birth when all the sinful souls no longer remain. It is then called the pure world. This is why Krishna's name is well known. His parents' names are not well known. As you make further progress, you will have many visions. There is still time left. You can explain to anyone. This is what we are studying to become. Their kingdom is now being established in the world. The new world is needed for us. As yet you are not called the deity community. You are the Brahmin community. You are going to become deities. When the deity community is created, both you, the souls, and your bodies will be pure. At the moment you are at the confluence age and becoming the most elevated ones, all of this is a matter of making effort. You have to conquer performing sinful acts with remembrance. You yourself says that you repeatedly forget to have remembrance. When Baba goes on a picnic, he thinks, what would Baba say if I don't stay in remembrance? This is why Baba says stay in remembrance even while you are on a picnic. Remember the beloved while doing everything, and your sins will be absorbed. Effort lies in this. You souls will become pure through this remembrance, and you will accumulate the imperishable wealth of knowledge. If someone then becomes impure, all the knowledge he has flows away. Purity is the main thing. The Father explains very good aspects. No one else has the knowledge of the beginning, the middle, and the end of the world. All other spiritual gatherings, etc., belong to the path of devotion. Baba has explained that, in fact, only those who belong to the household path should do devotion. You have so much strength. You receive happiness while sitting at home. You receive so much strength from the Almighty Authority Father. Sannyasis also used to have that strength when they lived in the forest. Now that they have built such a big flats for themselves to live in, they no longer have that strength. You originally had the strength of happiness, but it then disappeared. Similarly, they initially had the power of peace, but they don't have it anymore. Earlier, they used to tell the truth when they said that they didn't know the Creator or creation. Now they call themselves God. They say Shivoham. The father explains, at this time the whole tree is Tamupradhan, and this is why I come to uplift even the sages and holy men. This world has to change. All souls will return home. Not a single soul knows that an imperishable part is recorded in each soul, and that then has to repeat. Souls are so tiny, and the imperishable parts that are recorded in them are never destroyed. A very pure intellect is needed to understand this. This will only happen when you remain intoxicated on the pilgrimage of remembrance. You cannot receive a status without making effort. This is why it is remembered. If you climb up, you can taste the sweetness of the nectar of heaven. But there is such a vast difference between being a double crowned king of all kings and being part of the subjects. There is only the one who teaches everyone. You must understand this very well. Baba repeatedly explains that the pilgrimage of remembrance is the main thing. I teach you in order to make you into the masters of the world. Therefore, the teacher is also the guru. The father is the teacher of all the teachers and the father of all fathers. You children know that your Baba is very lovely. You have to remember that father a great deal. You also have to study properly. If you don't remember the father, your sins can't be absolved. The father will take all souls back home with him. All the bodies will be destroyed and the souls will return home and reside in their own sections are ordering to their religion. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children says Namaste and good morning to the spiritual father. Essence for the dharana. First point, in order to make your intellect pure, remain intoxicated on the pilgrimage of remembrance. Only by remembering the one beloved while doing everything will you become a conqueror of performing sinful acts. Second point, make effort in this short age to change from an ordinary human into a deity. Perform good actions and imbibe good sanskars, and you will go into a good family. Blessing. May you become a light for the world and take devotees beyond with a glance by becoming an image that grants vision. Explanation. The whole world is waiting to take drishti from you souls, who are the eyes of the world. When you lights of the world reach your complete and perfect stage, that is, when you open your eyes of perfection, the world will be transformed in a second. You souls who will then be images that grants vision will be able to take devotee souls beyond with a glance. The queue of those who will to want to go beyond with a glance will be long, and so keep your eyes of perfection open. Now stop rubbing your eyes and nodding off or choking in your thoughts, and you will then be able to become an image that grants a vision. Slogan. A pure nature is a sign of humility. Become pure and you will achieve success. Om Shanti.